Hey, Diane Conklin, CompleteMarketingSystems.com. How you doing? Sometimes in life, if you look for something, it just appears, right? And so I was having a conversation. As you know, we're in the middle of a political storm right now, as we always seem to be, whether it's election year or not. But I made a comment the other day wouldn't it make sense if something happened? And a friend of mine sent me a message back and said, Diane, the world ignores the logical middle road. Let me say that again. The world ignores the logical middle road. And I thought to myself, wow. Now you might be saying, what's so revolutionary about that? I actually had somebody, because I posted that in one of my coaching groups, and somebody said, what does that mean? Here's what it means to me from a business perspective, is that so many people that come to me say, Diane, things aren't working exactly the way I want them. And we start to talk about things like target market and what your message is. And here's a better example. Have you ever gone to an event and you ask somebody at the event, what do you do, right? Depending on the kind of event it is, about 70% of the people in the room will say I'm a life coach or I'm a coach. And I always chuckle at that because I also often say to them, tell me what that means. Well, I'm a coach. Yeah, I asked you to tell me what that means, right? So here's my point. If you're saying the same thing half of the room is saying, you're in that logical middle road, right? You're not standing out. You're not different. You're not the person that people go, yeah, that's the person I want to work with. Why? Because you're part of what I'm going to call the 80%. You call it the 70%, call it whatever you want, right? It's the logical middle road. It's average. It's where everybody fits. It's me too, right? It's everybody. I don't want you to be everybody. I want you to be on one end, one of the 15% ends, right? Or 10% ends, depending on whether you believe the logical middle road is 70% or 80%. I want you to be on the end, right? I want you to be the one who says, yeah. Part of that comes from understanding how do you get in that 50%. Are you an early adopter? Are you somebody at the end who can take something and regenerate it and make it big again? How do you stand out? How do you wave your flag, if you will, right? So that people stop instead of driving on by. Now that's a metaphor, but in your business, are people driving on by, or are they stopping and saying, yep, you're my person. You're my guy, you're my gal, you're my coach, you're my mentor, you're my mastermind leader, you're the person I want to learn this from. You have to do something different. You have to stand out, right? So think about somebody in your industry or in the world who stood out, right? I think of, in our industry, in the social media world, Mari Smith, and just so happens I have turquoise on. Mari Smith doesn't do it anymore, but when she made her mark and started to do things, she always wore turquoise. Think about somebody like Muhammad Ali, right? Why did he stand out? Because he made you pay attention with his rhymes and with his sort of over-the-top, I'm so pretty and all of that, right? But you remember him. Who else do you remember, right? Sports greats. Most of those people that you remember had personalities. Who leaves a legacy in your mind in a particular field, whether it's an athlete or something else, right? So I really want you to think about this. The world ignores the average middle road, the logical middle road. So do something different. So here's my something different for you. Here's my offer for you. Check it out. Go to profitandconversionsummit.com. I'm hosting an event right here in Atlanta, Georgia in October. The dates will be on the site for you. And I want you to be here. And here's what I'm going to say to you. If you send me an email at info@completemarketingsystems.com, this is how I'm going to see if you're the logical middle road or if you actually watched all of this video. Send me an email to info, I-N-F-O, at completemarketingsystems.com. And put in the subject line, logical middle road. If you want to come to the event, tell me that. I'm going to show you how you can come to my event for free. You have 48 hours to do it for free. Check it out. Go to profitandconversionsummit.com. See if you have an interest. I hope that you do, because I'm going to show you how to get rid of out of your business this logical middle road. I hope to see you there. info@completemarketingsystems.com. I'll show you how to come to the event for free. All you have to do is get here.